Hello everyone, it's Monty. So, not much is going on today. I had a late night last night, so I don't wake up for a little while. But I'm here now, and all the daily duties that I need to do are done. The animals are fed, most of them. All of them have water, but I will get some of our ducks some water later, because I don't think they have any. But it's been a good couple weeks here, at least. It seems like most of our predator problems have started to stop, but I don't want to jinx it, because you never know. Let me adjust that just a little. There we go. Most of our predator problems have stopped for the time being, because I think most of our chickens have stayed in the garage, and that's kind of deterred the fox from coming back, or whatever else was there. Even with a bunch of chickens and even a couple guineas outside the fenced-in area, it doesn't seem like we're losing any more birds, which is great. We've lost quite a lot of birds recently, so it's kind of nice for a change to not go every day or every other day without a bird disappearing. So that's great. But there's still some things we could do to improve how our farm is working right now to make sure everything stays the way it should be. Anyway, that's just about kind of where we're at the moment. But I'm in an interesting place because I have a possible job opportunity, which would be cleaning a bunch of things, I guess, at Food Lion. I don't know too super much about it, but it seems like it would be beneficial for me because the person who helped me get towards this did me a huge favor by seeing if she could get me this job, which would be nice, because from what I hear, it's going to be only like a couple nights a week and not for very long. So if it's just something that's cleaning stuff, that should be a pretty easy job, and I can manage really well without having to deal with a lot of customers that would want to yell in your face because you won't wear a mask. So I need to continue practicing wearing the face shield, but I've still noticed that even wearing a face shield, it kind of restricts my airflow, and it causes me to. It's not as bad as wearing just a solid mask that covers your whole mouth and nose, but it's still restrictive for me. It makes it harder to breathe. But the question is it restricting enough that it would make me get anxious if I wore it? I don't know. I haven't worn it enough times to see if that's gonna be the case, but I also have to figure out how much they're gonna pay me per hour. I'm guessing it would be a per hour thing, but I'm not exactly sure at the moment. So I think I have to do most of the stuff online, because when I called over to see if I could find the person she suggested I find, I couldn't get through to any managers, so I just didn't try for the rest of the day. It was like 6 p.m., so that's why. I don't know if a cleaning job would require you to wear a mask, but if I'm still required to wear a mask there might be a problem. Hopefully, if I am required to wear a mask, like a face shield is good enough and it won't cause me any anxiety problems, which was what happened the last time that I lost my job, because I wouldn't wear a mask because my anxiety and I couldn't breathe. But I won't go open that kind of worms because it's been a while and nobody wants to hear any more COVID topics. We've just kind of gotten so, what's the word? It's gotten so old, essentially. But I guess we'll see where that goes. So that's kind of something that's been on my mind recently. I would really like a job so I can earn a little bit of money, but at the very same time, I don't want it to be a supreme hassle, because it already gives me anxiety just thinking about this whole thing and actually securing a job, because I've had 3 jobs before, but due to certain issues, I haven't been able to keep them. Like the first time was back in November when I went through a trying time, I'll just put it like that, and that job didn't work out. And so when I was working at Speedway, I guess I just wasn't efficient enough for their tastes, which I can understand. So that didn't work out as well. And then the Bojangles job just kind of baffled me because it was pretty much over the mask thing. But so I need to ask more questions and see what this job is going to be about. But I'm pretty nervous at the moment because I'm not sure what I'm expecting is going to happen. Who knows? I might get there and it's going to be one of the best jobs I could get. But at the same time, it's still nerve-wracking to say the least. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so and I haven't tried since I mentioned it the other day, but I'm not really sure the whole recording me reading while a PowerPoint presentation goes on in the background is gonna work, because the internet, for some reason down here in this particular room, is just not good enough. So the PowerPoint presentation will have the buffering symbol come on every time I'm trying to do anything, like switch a screen or transition to the next slide, and that's not gonna work. Especially since I don't have any editing software at the moment. So it would have to be taken in one take and have nothing go wrong, and I don't think that's just gonna happen magically. So I'll see if I can maybe get an editing software, but I don't know. This my computer is not the greatest, because for whatever reason the editing software is always lag like crazy when nothing else does. I can play a bunch of games and nothing happens, but the moment I hit play on a recording software, it's all kinds of laggy. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.